Testing, testing. Don't know if it's working. Oh, it is working. Hey, there's people. You hear and see it. All right. Make sure it's working. I could refresh this page, maybe. Oh, I guess since the preview is not working, it doesn't really matter though. All right. I think that's good. I can see the chat. Yes, I am serious. I don't know. Gaijin decided to. They gave actually, I believe it was all the content creators, the first 3 event vehicles. Is this going to be a 3-hour stream? Probably not. I'm starting pretty late. There's going to be no Europeans. I don't have the Merkava 2B yet. They're going to give that one, or they're going to let me rent that one on the 5th of January. But starting out, I got the QF 3.7 RAM, the not this thing. Where is it? This boy right here, the TIS-AM, or TIS-MA, and the US boat boy. Where are you? Is the RAM any good? The RAM is really fun. Good. I'm not gonna say it's like VFW good or anything, but the thing with it here, armor. It's got 10 millimeters of armor. In fact, it doesn't even have armor over where the driver is. Like he is, his head is just popping out. You could kill him with a machine gun. But see what happens is, armor penetration analysis. The shells, I don't think this one's, but they just go straight through. They don't detonate. So yeah, maybe you kill 3 guys, but there's 7 dudes on the truck or the tank. So, but it does have 10 millimeters of armor, which is enough to block most machine guns. However, yeah, its penetration is 204 at 10. Here, there's the chart thingy. Any reason why I cannot participate on PS4? I haven't heard anything about that. I guess I should go read some of the complaints, see if they've come up with a thing. It's not 7 gays on a truck. But yeah, you got 7 dudes here. These dudes right here, they don't even do anything. They're just standing there. They're not even like sitting on something or holding on. They're just standing up. So when you're at weird angles, it's weird looking. I actually have not played much of the, where is it? This guy right here. It looks pretty good. I was wrong about the guns. See, it actually it can either have 37s or 45s. The 45s, I guess that's where I had when I was taking out in the thingy. It only has 4 millimeters of penetration and no other belts. But the 37s can have AP belts that do 60 millimeters of penetration. I believe those are on one of the IL-2s. And it also has 500 kilogram bombs, which are great. But the great thing, why I think this thing does better than the IL-2 is that its guns are right here, right in the center. So it's actually much easier to aim. You don't get nearly as much spread as if they were on the wings. I bought the U40 and the G91R4 today. Oh. Well, I hope that does well for you. And then the boat. I don't play boats at all, though it does go well with the this one I have. But it's kind of just your typical U.S. boat. Got some Christian slice on it, but it's got torpedoes. It's got two Bofors 40s. It has a 81 millimeter mortar, which doesn't seem to hit anything, and it's pretty fast, like really fast. So it's nice. I'm saving my golden eagles. Can't send them to you. Um, in this stream, we should not be interrupted by any Europeans. We could talk trash about them all day, and they wouldn't be able to respond because they're all asleep. Wait, no, there is a European here. Hello, Diedrich. Anyways, let's play some Ram. Hold on a second. Oh, I forgot. I had a booster going, or not going, but also this lineup. If we just need a 5.0 Churchill, it'd be great because you got two comets. What are you Europeans doing up all so late? Central Europe, 1 a.m. Ooh, 1:30. Yeah, let's go over here. I'm planning world domination. Didn't Germany already try that though? Like twice? The most fun part I've been having with this is when people realize that I'm driving the event tank before the event tank is out. Third time's a charm. But it's also pretty fast. I see there's guys just standing there. It's pretty fast. It's not Hellcat fast, which is kind of funny because like everyone's taking out the Hellcats. Not this game, I guess. Other game I had, I was on Fold a Gap and there was nothing but Hellcats. The enemy team got kind of rushed and then murdered. But if the Hellcats don't steal all the kills at first, you can do some good stuff with it. Physic, you tried to start a war over here, throwing shade like that. Does it get hull break like the VFW should? No, it does not, because it has a tank chassis. And the front is, I don't know, but I didn't check the size, I forgot to. But the front is 35 millimeters. Does it have hull break? I haven't been hull broken by it, or on it. Though I guess most shells just fly right through. Yes, PG. The soldiers are glued on by flex tape. Actually, they use flex seal. And the one thing that's kind of annoying is this guy can get in your way. And this soldier over here, this one, he's like, it looks like he's constantly trying to not make eye contact with you to make sure it's not awkward, but it gets awkward for him not staring at you. Ouch. How many dudes did I lose? Only 2. Yeah, it's like altogether, it's a pretty great tank. Probably very annoying to face. When they do come out, like when everyone else gets them, I highly suggest taking out the Whirlwind. The Oswind could work too, but I think the Whirlwind has better spray. What? Oh, yeah, the gun moves kind of slow. Ah! I'm gonna get murdered or not. I thought they stopped it so you can't get up there anymore. Well, I should have bought more backups, I guess. Oh well. Oh, spawn campers.
Attention to the map. Attention to the map. It serves him right.
What? How did that? Oh, I guess he moved the dude. This is what I love about spawn campers. Some of them are kind of really bad at it. How did I get shot? Oh. Ah, ASV. ASU. That's fine though, I have another one. Oh, this one's not spaded.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
One thing I've always noticed about events... Oh, I could take out exercise. One thing I've noticed about events is it brings the worst out of people. You get people exploiting the map and spawn camping. Are the first vehicles out yet? No, they are not. Was just playing them. The guy just lent them to me. And they're pretty good. Send you the replay of the match. Captain Jack, you should be able to access it on the whatchamacallit, from the website. Just go to the... Can I? Nah, the rockets are messing me up. I'm not gonna try to dogfight. This thing turns like a bus. Ah! Alright, whatever. Although, in my personal opinion, the 109 should get the kill for me making terrible flight maneuvers, because it was essentially his idea his doing that brought me down. Let's try that again. Oh, wait. Let's try that again. And not be an idiot. And hopefully also not get, like, murdered. It sucks that I'm forced to keep the Christmas pinup of nations I don't care about. That happens. Server replays, that's it. Yeah. Captain Jack, you should be able to find the server replays of... that if you want to find out how to be a sneaky snail. Alright. This map, I don't think there's any hills that you can exploit, so it should go a little bit better. Yes, having a great Christmas. I got some neat stuff. My mother cooked a very delicious ham. Is the new Russian heavy fighters dual 45s good? I haven't actually taken it out with the dual 45s. I would say so because they fire all HE or whatever. But what I can also say is I think it's going to be really good for tank busting, actually. I thought it was going to be bad for tank busting. It's actually probably going to be really good for tank busting. The 45s have no AP pen, but the 37s that you can equip it with have 60 millimeter AP pen. Oops. So You should be able to like murder, and it's at 3.7, so you should be able to murder Panzer IIs really easily. You also can take out 2 500-kilogram bombs. Turkey leftovers from yesterday. Amazing. I'm glad we broke Danish Christmas tradition. What? Where'd that little guy go?
Attention to the designated grid zone. We have most of the zones.
The Japan 6.0. Yeah, the thing is, I think it's going to be really good. Some people were saying it. I read on the forums of some people assuming it's going to be bad. I don't know. Looks like a like, I don't care how like poor the flight performance the plane is. Having that many 20s is See, your shell just went right through. It didn't do anything. I guess he tried to shoot the transmission area or whatever. Can you join the team? Yeah, send me a message in game. Well, actually, I might switch over to air ground or aircraft soon enough. But yeah, I've not tried out the TSAM yet. I was about to. Oh.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Attention to the designated grid zone.
Oh yeah, that's the one issue with this thing is unlike the VFW, it fires AP shells or they're APCBC or whatever. There's no HE in them, so they don't explode. So you gotta hit important components. Oh! Get ammo racked.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
I got the air achievement for today, so I won't be joining. Going to stay off War Thunder when I don't have to. I would too as well. People tend to bring the events bring the worst in people, and it can make the overall experience kind of unfun. How is the PT-811? Well, first of all, it penned my armor because I have no armor. It's about 10 millimeters where the ammo is stored. But how is the boat? I don't play boats often, and I haven't taken it out yet. But from what I can tell, it's really fast and has 2 40s, and 40s are really good. And add some good speed to that, it seems like it'll be really a good vehicle. I will definitely like use it to grind out the US tree. As I haven't played that one yet. The part that protects the what do you call it? The part that protects the transmission, I think, is like 35 millimeters. Besides that, it doesn't really have any armor at all. But for the most part, that's a good thing. And the transmission does absorb a lot of shells if it's hit directly. But I wouldn't expect rely much on the armor Whose turn is it to be OP this month? It seems to happen sometimes. Earlier today, I was playing this tank, and a damn German spag shot me through the machine gun port, which is like the smallest area. And it killed me, and I swear it made me lose the match.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Oh, he died already. Yesterday, I was killed in a jumbo by a 50. What? That's hilarious. Were you the guy who tried to screw with TEC? I think the last time I was in a game with TEC was are you talking about in game or what? Because I one time was in a match, Brandon, with him. He killed me when I was in the spag. Other than that, I don't really like ever talk or associate with him. Was some dude trying to mess with him? I've had people try to mess with me, so it's kind of just a thing that happens. When you know a little more about the game, you realize that oftentimes Napalm just whines about any reason. I've heard that criticism of Napalm before. It was deserved. Yep, well, looks like we cleaned up this match. Bunch of Shermans. I don't feel that he does. I mean, there's some things he does, but for Naval, he's on spot. But Napalm. Well, I can't really say much about that. I don't exactly watch other War Thunder YouTubers too often because I like to try to, like, when I'm assessing a situation or a thing, I try to keep my thoughts my own, and I don't want to accidentally be influenced by other people. So, besides, yeah, invite this squad. Yeah, I don't know. I have a Naval US top tier. Oh, you're talking about that. How's the new RAM? It's great. It has no armor, so shells fly right through it. It's amazing. I love it. I don't know if it's necessarily good because it itself doesn't have any HE in its AP, so it also just flies through things. But it does bring a good amount of shrapnel, being an 84 millimeter round. Velocity is good. Penetration's 204 at 10. Do you have a preferred caller name? Well, the way it goes on Discord, I go by Yor, YOR, but that's kind of a joke of an old movie. My actual name is Bartholomew, but that's kind of a mouthful, and Bart doesn't do well in search results. Uh, 2 and 900, I guess, is a bunch to say, but I don't know. You just make your mind up on what you want to be. What? I've heard that the German ships are pretty easy to detonate. It's pretty fun till you get shot at. That goes with most things out there. Most things, just about anything that is fun until you get shot at. All right, let's go with another round of this. Then I want to take out the Tis Emma. What if we call you Bart? It'd be kind of weird because I'm not used to people calling me that. Oh, well, I'm not used to people on the internet calling me that. Is there going to be a custom battle today? I don't know. Um, the Mugami is stupid powerful. Better than the Hitler class for sure because the 140 belt. Oh, the armor. The Bert is better. Well, we gotta wait for the A10 to call me that. What time is it? From me, it's 16:57. The sun is just about going down. Oh, this map. QF, for YouTubers for now, they got it early. It was a Christmas present from Gaijin. Is the TIS a meme or is it good? Um, I haven't taken out an actual battle yet. I've been playing the RAM too much, but I'm gonna have a say it's probably gonna be actually good. It has a lot of frontal guns, and it can carry it. It can carry two 37s that can pen 60 millimeters, which will be great for bopping tanks, as well as can take out two 500 kilogram bombs that drop independently, which will also be great for bopping tanks. A twin engine yak, 9K. It kind of does look like a twin engine yak. I want to see if the tank is tall enough to shoot over this ridge. Nah, I don't know. Well, you can get over here pretty well, but... these dudes are just standing there, awkwardly. Yeah, it's lucky we got this place anyways. Wait, what's that? That's rocks. You found out how the guy got up there? Is it through some BS? No, not Bartholomew. No, we're not doing that. That's not allowed. If you know Naval well, How TF am I supposed to kill a heavy cruiser with a DD? Torpedoes work well. You can pull off a lot of stuff, silly stunts with those torpedoes if you do it right. Slap, spam HE and hope for the best. Just hope they're tunnel vision for like an hour and a half, and then just waste your entire ammo storage on them.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Long lance from 20 kilometers. You're stuck? Oh, did you get stuck on the ridge over there? Well, comrade, now you are a bunker. What are those German bunkers, or the tank bunkers called? I won't be able to pronounce the name. The Panther turret ones. Yeah, what are those called again? They had like a cool name. Well, most German like military vehicles have cool names. Hello there. Panther term.
Victory is close.
Oh, he dead anyways.
The gun's reloaded. We're controlling most of the zones. Attention to the
I'm sick, and the only cure is a little. Well, unfortunately, it looks like you're gonna die. Oh, nothing. I don't know why, but KV2 looks bigger than it used to. Maybe I just haven't been up close to one in a while.
designated grid square. Attention to the map. Attention to the map.
If the battle can be show the shell stats from RAM. Yes, well, yeah, I could. But long story short, at 10 millimeters or 10 meters, it has 204 millimeters of pen.
We've captured most of the strategic zones. Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is
Ah, man.
in the fighting compartment. Enemy forces have captured us.
Ah! Looks like we're dead. Though, here's a tip. If you're in a situation like this, don't J out, because every time he hits you, you get a few more spawn points. What BR? It is at 5.0. Sounds like a lot, but it's not too much more than what you normally see around here. Alright, let's take out plane. B7A2 is love. Just shot down 84 Sky Raider earlier today. Not the best aircraft, have to admit. J7W1 is one of my favorite planes. I never play it anymore because I don't want to ruin my amazing win-loss ratio, but it's amazing. Yeah, throw it in with a Comet Firefly. Iron Duke if you have that. It's a great lineup. And then put a Wyvern and totally miss with the rockets. Haha, now you're tracked. What will you do? I remember back in the day when rockets were insanely inaccurate and it was like comical. Oh, that's not good. Somehow I can still fly my plane, but like a few 50s to the engine and it dies, but like a God knows what caliber struck the plane and it's still flying. Uh-oh. 37. Is the Wyvern good? I'd say it's pretty good. I'm not exactly the best in it, but it has some pretty good ordnance. This guy's getting real nice and close. It has good ordnance. If you're not good with rockets, you can take 3 1,000-pound bombs. Also has a torpedo, but it flies too fast for the torpedo to be used effectively. Well, the bombs and the rockets are a bit of a trade-off. You can fire more rockets, and if you're good with the rockets, you can do a lot more damage. But bombs are much easier to use and can be much more effective. Like it's simpler to be more effective. The only way to get good with rockets, though, is to use them a lot. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. See if I can push him out.
Thank you very much.
There we go. You gotta love this thing's first. Study shows that if you say woo, you will in fact get a girlfriend in 2020. I think I could live without that. It's kind of like someone wanted to like beat the crap out of you, but then give you $1,000. I could definitely use $1,000, but I'd rather have my dignity intact. Oh, I thought that rock was a tank. Oh, looks like they're coming in with aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. What's a propeller plane? Oh, doesn't matter, I guess. If you think about it, jets have propellers too, so they're profs as well. Totally, mate. Can't frick dignity though. I guess you're right there. Oh, excuse me, I didn't notice the suicide IL-2. Oh, I thought he was stuck as well.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Well, this map is going to be over a bit, so I'll let him do his thing. Show you guys the stats for the vehicles while that match ends. As people were asking, so here's the armor of the Ram. It is 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters here. Might get like effective 40 or something. So you get 10 here, then you have a cover over the box there. The ammo is in a 10 millimeter box, as you can see. So, you know, but it's still not going to stop anything significant. This shield is 10 millimeters. The driver port has 0 millimeters. See, right here. There's no armor, so put some bushes there. Does it have VFW stupidity, aka does it hull break? If you notice, the sides are 38 millimeters, which is too thick for hull break. This one is, oh, this one's 50. I thought it was like 35. But yeah, it doesn't hull break. And enemy shells here, I can show you with a protection analysis. Let's get the famous and well-known Panther Tiger 2 cannon. And see, let's shoot right here in the center. That's where you'd normally shoot a tank to one-shot it. But it goes in, and it flies out the back. Like nothing happened. I'll take out the engine. I don't even think that got any of the crew. Shoot over here. Let's see. I take out the driver. I should take out the engine. Take out that guy. That's it. Tank can still shoot you. And then we won. Right here. Take out that guy. Hurt that guy. And it's done. It's out of there. It's gone. But here's the great part. Let's say, like, oh, okay, can't get him with AP. Let's use HE. Oh, this one might actually do something. Or not. Take out the dude right there, but it won't do much else. Because it only pens 14, and that's... like, look at that. Although, you can, headshot that guy directly with the HE shell, and you'll take out most of the crew. Not all of it. Not enough to kill it. It won't do anything against Gaijin's. HE is a joke. I would agree. HE does need to be reworked. Why does the Sergeant York get hull break? Because I don't know. How thick is the sides on the Sergeant York? 76. It gets hull broken because Gaijin doesn't know how to balance it. I don't know. Don't ask me these questions. Ask Gaijin. Was there anything else I needed to show about this? Oh yeah, the penetration chart. That's not one. Here's all the modifications. You get HE that pens 13, and here's the shell, 204 millimeters penetration. At 100, you get 2. At 60 degree angles, it diminishes quite a bit. Um, yeah. Um, let's next go. So, this thing right here, the TIS-AM, or MA, is pretty great. See, his modifications. Take out 2 500-kilogram bombs. Those are great. You could, oh, I didn't notice. You could also take rockets, although not many of them, and they're too far out on the wings. I would take the bombs over those rockets. But the 45s only have 4 millimeters penetration, HE only, which is meh. But the 37s can take out AP belts with 60 millimeters of penetration, which is great for murdering tanks. Of course, we have air belts as well. And then you get your regular stuff. I personally think it's cool that the bomb can destroy a building now. Yeah, I do too. That's great. Driving through a post PEB 8 town earlier. Oop. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We're gonna take in the ARB, and I'm probably just gonna kill planes, so that wouldn't matter. What is going on there? All right, sure, Gaijin, you do that. Actually, wait. I wanted to see if the 45s can do some good. It's kind of annoying. It's not a loadout, but like a modification change, so you have to remember to change it depending on what you want to do. Why do you mean his selected vehicle? Wait. Yeah, air realistic battle. What? Yeah, ARB. Flex's AR-15. What? There are certain nations that cannot squad up in ARB. Yes, but he's Russia right now. And the other guy is China, which is very Russia, so. He has a yak. You're still there? It's good to hear. Cheka is actually pretty good at one of those EU losers. Oh, Iron had to leave. Night. No. What? I don't get this. Getchy, aren't you supposed to be asleep? I guess, I don't know. That would be weird. I think the issue might be that he's on Xbox and Gaijin doesn't want Xbox to have fun. Imagine losing all of your colonies after being one of the largest empires in the world. Yeah, imagine that. So what do y'all get for Christmas? I got a brand new phone. I've been needing one for like 2 years now. My parents felt nice and gave me one. That's awesome. I got turkey sausage, which is pretty good. I got chocolate, which, oh yeah, I don't need bombs. It's an airfield spawn. Yay, mixed battles. I got oh yeah, I got a new keyboard. Forgot that. Now I never play heavy fighters, so I can't say if this is going to be good, or I don't know, not exactly like the best show of power for this thing, but we'll find out how this thing does. Mixed, more like mixed feelings. What keyboard? It's oh, I forgot the brand. HyperX something or other. You got the Chinese mosquito. Oh no, it's red, and I guess my little brother picked it out because it's quiet, so you can't hear me type. At least you shouldn't. Well, you can't hear me as well type as much as you could on my old keyboard. And it's got LEDs to show that I'm a true gamer. Also got, what's that other thing? Oh yeah, I got some ginger ale, which is neat. You can hear you type that. Well, yeah, you can hear me type. I don't think you're ever gonna not be able to hear me type if I smack the keyboards that loud. But when I do it quietly, you can't hear it at all. Oh, you got it working now? That's great. Computer things are so annoying. You buy some fancy new hardware and it doesn't work because of software issues. What state are you from, if I'm asking? I lived in DC for a while, but I've been through all states multiple times by now. I live in Oregon, the state above California and below Washington. Bro, this dude in the chat doesn't realize we've had the same game modes since way before 2016.
Somebody attack him!
I don't want to dive on him because everyone else is going to. Oh, a depth. Ooh, a Halifax. The best redwoods and the best cheese. There are some. I think I know what bookstore you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I went there when I was young. I don't remember what it's called though. Don't really like Eureka. Eureka makes me very sad. Oh, actually, Oregon is a very nice place, but it has a lot of issues. The coast is almost entirely like abandoned and like decrepit, and it's quite sad because there's nice views on the Oregon coast, and there's far too many meth heads in the on the east. But other than that, it's a great place.
The enemy is winning.
Football team called Tillamook Cheesemakers. I think I know that. I think I've heard about them before.
Somebody attack him!
Oregon's also the home to the Spruce Goose, a giant flying boat that unfortunately never had bombs or anything, so we won't see it in game, but would be amazing.
Sono stato colpito.
How did that guy die? Get out of here. I do not have the Merkava Mark II-B. That's why this is called Round 1, because they lent me the first 3 event vehicles, and the other 3 are going to be on a later date. I think this P-51 knows what's going on. He's diving. Or he's damaged from attacking that whale. I did not. Well, I picked AP rounds for all the other guns, but I did not pick AP rounds for the 45s. God, there's 2 nations I don't like fighting in Araby: Japan and Russia. Russia, because I have no idea how to counter their planes. Japan, because I don't. Their planes are just too good. Like, Zeros just turn far too fast. Speak of the devil. Like, Russia, I just don't understand them. They're fast, but they also turn all right. An American Zero. The mixed match wasn't mixed enough. Although I could easily outrun him because he's a 0. Best place to face at high alt? Oh. Jesus. No, I think I got this. No, I don't. Pretty good at ground pounding, though. Like, if you're like me and cannot do anything in a heavy fighter, you can at least use it to get some RP to get through the Russian tree faster. You talking about Texas Panhandle? I'm most familiar with Florida Panhandle, so I'm kind of confused. I'm much more confused now. What? Panhandling. Why are my messages getting deleted? I don't know. Are they messages on Discord? One of the mods is having a little too much control. On YouTube? I'm not getting any of the messages. Are you like quoting like Mein Kampf or something? Because normally, even when you say bad words, YouTube still lets me, gives me the option to show them, and I'm not even getting the notice that there's like bad words being said and it was censored. Like, you found a banned word. Is it something in Italian? What? What? All right then. Well, what are they gonna be doing anyways? That's non-airfield A gunner of the decade right there. I gotta give that guy a medal. Give him 2 medals. Didn't they fix that last update? Doesn't look like it. Show stats, please. Alright. I don't know how long this one's gonna take. I showed them the stats. Let me read this right. Yeah, modifications. So here's the stat card of the plane. There's all them things. It seems like an alright plane for 3.7. It'll probably. What I'm most interested in is the tank busting with the 37s. Gotten multiple new medals off grinding frost. I like metal collecting with thunder sometimes. Other than that, it's got normal things. The setup is like this. Hey, what gun is this? It's a 50 cal in the back. You got two guns right here, 220s. I swear there was a 5th gun. No, I guess that's just an antenna. And then you got yeah, these 2 guns, of course. They're 45s right now, but then modifications, you can change it to 37s, which have better velocity or better penetration. And I'm pretty sure these guns are the same on the. Was it this one? No, it's not that. Yeah, I think they're the same guns. I think they're the same guns on this IL-2. Yeah, see. But the thing is that on the IL-2, they're spread apart on the wings, so it's a bit harder to shoot with. Also only have 100 millimeter, 100 rounds. Here you have 150 rounds, I guess, per gun, and they are right next to the cockpit, so they're much more closer together. For him not getting invited, I wasn't going to invite him because I wanted to talk to things. I'll talk about things. I was going to invite him in a sec, though. Okay, I'll invite him. There. Hey, we won. That's neat. I don't really want to do that again. Although I'm not exactly great at Naval. The new boat is this thing. The max speed is great. It goes fast. I like that. I guess I don't have a lineup. My God, I am so far behind with boats. 3.7. I guess nothing amazing at 3.7. I think this thing can take out gun pods. But if not, at least has 1,000. F6F and TBF. Do I have the... See, I know I have this researched. I just don't think I have them like spaded off at all. Yeah, I think this one's better, maybe? Or actually, their armaments are probably the same. Naval. The belly bomb is such mysterious... Bad anatomy joke. Bad joke killed the chat. Join me. I am streaming right now, Apollo. Hold on a second. What are you doing, Apollo? Listen to Spotify. Also, why is not using PT-59 is godlike with its 50s? I don't have the PT-59. Uh, that looks like they're all ready. Hold on a second. I never know what to upgrade with the naval abilities. I'm not sure what ones are most important. I guess this, because like with tanks, you want to have a high reload. That's I've always found that is most important. But with boats, I don't. I guess I don't play them enough to really make a judgment on that. How OP the LCS was in the CBT. Um. Oh wait, LCS. Yes, I do remember how OP the LCS was. um. Funny thing is, IRL, the front 76 could be swept out for a twin 40. That would be evil. Twin 40 on the LCS. I guess now it gets murdered by destroyers though. It was like it was like 2.7 in the beta. Ice Wallow Come. Yo, I subbed. I like your name, man. Real good there. For some reason. Also, you didn't sub because it didn't tell me. Unless you did. I don't know. Sometimes Streamlabs lies to me. Look at my player card with the start of haven't played it since the CBT. Where's there's oh wait. Yeah. .54 win rate. 47 deaths. 107 kills. Say my name fast. I get the joke, mate. I get the joke. Funny thing is, wait, wrong chat. Don't even speak. The ship BR now is terrible. Yeah, it's in the battle rating of getting murdered by early destroyers. Is anyone playing Naval right now? No. Okay, we won't have a long queue time. I'll probably end the stream after this. Funny thing is, I like one half my death for other LCSs, 1/4 were Werble Barge's death. Those things were fun. There's a very distinct possibility that those things were added to the game by a request of mine. Back when the it was a pre-CBT, I had bought into that and was in the forums where people would make suggestions. One of the threads was like suggested boats that you'd want to see in game, and I suggested the Werble Barge. Actually, I think it was just the flak barge with the 88s. Thinking, oh, this will be cool. Um, I didn't see anyone else suggesting it, and it's possible that Gaijin came up with the idea on their own, but I don't know. I suggested it, then it appeared, and then it sank everybody. Curse us with the CBT lag gator. What I'm waiting for is the bigger ships with more anti-air, because then you'll really be able to lag things out. You are the enemy of the people. I thought it was just gonna be a cool barge. I didn't expect it to turn out the way it did. USS Alaska, 56 Bofors. Wow, I think there was like, wasn't there a cruiser, a Japanese cruiser with like 40 torpedo tubes? That would be interesting to see in game. I don't remember the names to the Japanese boats. I can hardly pronounce them. God. Here, I'll do a quick Google search just to try to find the name of that. The endless naval queue of death and demise. Oh, the Kitakami, someone said. Yeah, I just Googled that and that's what popped up. It's a Kuma class. Where are the torpedo tubes listed? Yeah, 40, 100, 610 millimeter torpedo tubes. That's that's a lot of torpedoes. Oh yeah. I guess the upside is it'll be quite weak because it's a Kuma class. But God. And upon that, it also had its regular loadout. Imagine the TV was like. I don't know, there's probably enough torpedoes to blow up any ships next to you. The fireworks in the background sound like rain on a rooftop. Jesus Christ. This queue is taking forever. And no one plays Naval. I guess I showed this. If anyone cares still. There's its speeds and whatnot. It's got 4 torpedoes. It's got a mortar. 20 is 2 Bofors. It's a good boat. It looks like a good boat. No one plays Naval anymore. did the math, and it would be more equivalent to than the more explosive equivalent than the 5,000 kilogram bomb. Still doing your Saturday stream? No, no, no. I'm doing it. It's a Christmas Day stream. Gaijin lent me some of the event vehicles. So I was just showing them off. I wanted to play out the event boat, but no one's playing Naval right now. I guess they're all in enduring confrontation. I guess I could take it out in there, but I'll do that after in my own time. What's 5.3 that you want to take out? Oh, this thing, the Challenger. Oh, you're playing DS. All right. You gotta grind the Brits, man. They're great. But as you see here, we have the new event vehicle, which is pretty great. I wonder, this vehicle might be actually a pretty fun one to take in the top tier and meme all the enemies. I guess some tanks would be throwing around Heat FS, which would destroy you, probably. But APFS DS would just fly through your tank. I should have rejected that so for an epic stream fail moment. Is this full of Hellcats? Yeah, we got quite a few Hellcats. Doesn't look like we're fully up tiered. Oh, I guess the Hellcats kind of like keep you in this battle rating. The small cats. On my Discord, a dude was complaining about how annoying the Hellcats are, but when the Hellcat was first added, hull break hadn't been like a thing yet, and also there was this extreme BS bounce mechanic. So if your shell didn't bounce off the front of the Hellcat, it just goes straight through the Hellcat. It was extremely, it was terrifying actually. You'd be driving a tank down a hull, and then you'd like hear the Hellcats in the distance. Hey, don't bump me. Oh, he's dead. Yep. The greatest thing about having the event vehicles isn't that this thing's just really fun to drive around. It's the confusion when people see that you're in the tank that's not out yet, and they're like, "How did you get that?"
The enemy's getting closer to victory. Attention to the map.
Ah, he guessed right. Ah! The explosive Kiwi. I was the one who was explosive. Actually, let's take out this thing.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Attacking A point. Enemy forces have captured that zone.
But this tank is actually really fun. It bounces. I don't play it too often, but it bounces a lot, so that's great. I just wish I had better spots to put the kangaroo decal. Hey, I do not have the Oof 40 yet. I haven't been grinding Italy too much as of late. I did get through a bunch of them when the Premium ABLU came out. I was actually trying to grind out, what is it called? The Speedy Boy one. Oh, I said German KB2. Oh, he got murdered. Ah, it's the toaster.
Somebody cover me.
Attention to the map.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
Do you? You should do a Skylander stream. That would be epic. I don't know what Skylander is.
Somebody cover
All right. Good night. You have sweet dreams as well. Ah. They're in the trees. Oh, ice one. I thought the plane killed me. The Firefly, though, there's a good cast plane. Has good rockets. It's not very fast and doesn't have the most ammunition, but it's a good plane. Like, it's a halfway decent fighter. Like, I wouldn't take it out to ARB or anything, but I would take it out to ground battles and compete with other aircraft. Oh, I'm getting some packet loss. That's not good. Totally threw off my awesome rocket. I'm getting some really bad packet loss now. That was all me, but I'm actually just going to blame it on the packet loss because it makes me seem like a better pilot. There's no D point. Fortunately, this guy is not as fast as he used to be. Ugh. All right. Well, I think that's enough streaming for tonight. Most people are to bed. It's 6 o'clock for me, and I'm on the West Coast, so still in for the Navy. Yeah, it's very possible the 1 second fuses. I don't know. I don't remember what I was doing. Hey, Daniel. Merry Christmas to you as well. But anyways, I was saying, I think there's enough streaming for now. Most people are asleep. I'll still do a regular Saturday stream. So good night. I hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you Hope you have a great day after Christmas. I think they call it Boxing Day somewhere. So, yeah, see you there. Good night, all, and yeah. Where's the end button? There it is. Canada. Oh.